What is up, my friends? Welcome back. The NBA season is coming back after All-Star break. Let's talk about the bottom five in each conference, the Tankers. What is up, my friends? Welcome back. The NBA season is coming back from the NBA All-Star break. Today, I want to talk about the bottom five in each conference. As you can see, the Tankers. Let's go. First up, talk about the team in the bottom of the East, the Washington Wizards. Now, they made two huge trades and didn't really have to give anything up to get Anthony Davis and Trae Young. But I think the key for them isn't have anything to do with them. I think these are just buy low, get some talent, see if it works. If not, move on. The big thing for them, I really like Keyshawn George. I really love Alex Sarr. I think Alex Sarr out of this group has the most potential. I don't think he's going to be able to be a dude, but as a defensive anchor who can board, hit threes, and score, fantastic. Then you add in the defense of Bilal Coulibaly, the elite shot making and shooting of Trey Johnson. I really, really, really like this team. If they can somehow get another really good pick coming up, they got to keep. They have their top eight protection, so you know they're going to be tanking their butts off. They can keep that pick and get one more guy to add with those four, and then Trey and Anthony Davis. I think the Wizards are going to be in that play-in race, if not the top six next season. Next up, the team that will not stop winning, the Indiana Pacers. I will expect to see a lot of injuries coming out of this team here in the stretch run because if they keep this team going with Rick Carlisle, they're just going to keep winning games and they need to stop because they have that weird protection of the top four goes to them, their pick goes to them, and then 10 and above, it goes to them. So it's super duper weird. So they got to make sure they get in that top four. But I really like this team. I think Pascal Siakam is super underrated. I think he is a great player. I think him with the new addition of Zubats and bringing back their dude Tyrese Halliburton, who has proven last season that he can carry a team all the way to the finals. I love the bench players on this team. I think this is an awesome, awesome team. Coming back next year, if they're able to keep that pick, that top four pick, if they're able to keep that going into next season, this is a top four team in the East, 100%. Next up, the Brooklyn Nets. This is a team that I am very, very, very low on. And here I want to tell you why. I don't think they have anybody that can be a foundational piece. I think they all have think everybody here can serve a purpose for the right team here and there, but they don't have a top one player, top two player, top three player on a championship team on this roster. So their whole goal right now is to just accumulate talent, and they need the top end talent because right now, none of their guys scream, I can lead a team. I could be the secondary scorer to a star. None of them have that. I think Porter Jr. has the most value, but they didn't even trade him this offseason. I would assume they're going to try to next or in this offseason to try to trade him to try to get some pieces and stuff. But as of right now, this team is really, really run down and they don't have a guy to build around. They need lottery help this off season. Next up is the Milwaukee Bucks. The key point to this one is they need to stop winning. Stop winning. Stop letting Cam Thomas go off, and don't let Giannis come back and try to make a whole lot of noise and try to keep going. This team needs to lose, and they need to figure out are they going to keep Giannis through the offseason, try to re-sign him, or are they going to move on? That's all that matters. And the one thing that'll help that is getting a higher draft pick to either entice Giannis to stay because he wants to play with a Cam Boozer or a Debanza or whoever, or you have an asset to then flip for a better player, for a player, a more win now player. All about Giannis. Next up, my childhood team, the Chicago Bulls. My thing for them is, are they really getting out of the middle? If they are using this season to actually get out of the middle, tank really hard, and get a good draft pick, I'm happy. If they're still going to stay in the middle, it's just going to be frustrating. Super duper frustrating. The other question I have is, who are the keepers? Is Buzelis a keeper? Is Giddy a keeper? Are these guys that they 100% want to build around? If If so, do they also want to keep Simons? What about Jaden Ivey, Colin Sexton, Rob Dillingham? All of these guys have value and could be good for this team when they're fully healthy with Buzelis and Giddy. But right now, they don't really have a center, and they don't have a center into next season. So what are they going to do? I feel like they really wasted last year's draft pick when they picked Noah Essengay when Derek Queen was on the board. I think Derek Queen would have been great for this team. That was my call for them to pick. But what is this team moving forward? Do they have keepers? Do they have guys that they think they can build around? And are they going to actually tank? Please, Bulls, just tank away. Now let's move on to the absolute worst team in the West and the worst team in the NBA overall. I just saw that they put Sabonis and Levine. They both got surgery, so they're out for the year. Thank goodness. That means they're going to tank. Now, on top of that, they need to sit Russell Westbrook down because he is going to cost them games. He is going to win. The question is the same with all of these teams. Who are the keepers? Who are guys that they're like, yes, we could do this? In all honesty, Devin Carter, maybe. Keegan Murray, this is year 3. Year 1, I was all on board. I was thinking this guy could be awesome. Now we're on year 3. Is he a keeper? Is he somebody that you cannot live without? I don't know. I think Reynaud is really good. I think Neek Clifford is really good too. But again, I don't see any of these guys as number 1, number 2, number 3. They are saddled with role players. They need a dude. They need a guy. This is the draft to get it. Will they shut down these older guys so they can make sure they get a top draft pick and they get some lottery luck? Maybe. Next up, the New Orleans Pelicans. And the big thing for them is who are you keeping? What is the goal moving forward? Obviously, they took their 2 first round picks last year. Did I agree with them trading away their first round pick this year to get Queen? No, but I see what they saw in Queen. I think Queen is very, very good, possible all-star level player. I think he's played really well this season. I like what I'm seeing, but he's kind of redundant with Zion right now. I feel like they kind of play the same position. Them playing together has been okay. Maybe they'll spend the rest of the season to see if they can get those two playing together. What are they going to do with Eves? What are they going to do with Jordan Hawkins, Jordan Poole? What's going to happen when DeJounte Murray comes back? Is he going to take time away from Fears when they need to see if Fears is that guy? I think he's really, really good. We're going to have to see. And all of this stuff around Trey Murphy being up to be traded, teams wanting him. Are they going to cash in that chip? Because Trey Murphy, at his contract, the way he plays, he could get them a ton of stuff for a team that kind of gave away some future stuff that may be beneficial, but he's only in year 4, right? He's super duper young. They don't need to trade him away. He would be great to have around Queen and Fears. So, who is this team moving forward? Who are they going to keep? And who are they going to help build around Fears and Queen? Next up, my second favorite team of all 10 of these teams, the Utah Jazz. I think getting Triple J was a home run trade. Pairing him up with Keontae George and Lowry Markkinen is a home run to the 10th degree. I love, love, love it. When Walker Kessler comes back, this team that is terrible on defense is going to be a ton better with Kessler and Triple J in the back line. Plus, add in now that Markkinen can kind of roam a little bit more and have some help behind him, he is going to be enhanced as a defender too. The big question for me is, are they going to be able to keep the top 8 pick? They have to tank to make sure they get this top 8 pick because it's their last one that they have true control over. So they need to keep this top 8 pick. Are they going to be able to? Hopefully so. And the other question is, what is Ace Bailey? Is he a shot first guy that just needs to take a whole bunch of shots that may not fit with what they have, may not fit with George Markkinen and Triple J? Or is he going to be able to fit in there? Is he going to be able to guard, come off screens, and move and not be the one on one dominating player that he already is. That's going to be, hopefully, they'll let him play and kind of figure this stuff out, let him play 30 plus minutes the rest of the season. Hopefully, he'll be able to do that and kind of figure out his way in this system. If everything goes well, they get that top 8 pick and Ace Bailey can fit in and play within the team. I think this team could be really, really good next year, a playoff team too. Next up, the Dallas Mavericks. This is all about one thing and one thing only: Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag. This is all about Cooper Flag. Everything right now, getting rid of AD, they are all about Cooper Flag. This is the last draft pick they have complete control over, I think, for the next 6 or 7 years. This is it. They have to tank. They have to get a good pick. If they can get a good young guard to pair with Flag and to let sit with Kyrie and learn under Kyrie, talk about the perfect point guard mentor for a young point guard, and they got tons in this draft, that would be absolutely amazing. Everything is built around Cooper Flag and a guy that I really, really like too in, where's his name? Where's his name? Derek Lively. I really like him. I think he has potential to be a really good center if his jump shot can get a little better. I think he'd be fantastic to pair with Cooper, and then a young guard that they can get in this draft. I think this team is looking way up, sky high, but again, it's all because of the man, Cooper Flag. And the last team here is the Memphis Grizzlies. This is a tough team because, in my eyes, they don't have a guy. Obviously, John Morant, they would love to trade him and get stuff back, but they would have to attach picks to even get rid of him. Hopefully, he can come back, play some games, start to rehabilitate his own image and who he is, so he can get moved on to a place that he wants to be and will feel good about it. That is my hope. But I do think Coward is really, really good. I really like Jalen Wells. I think Zach Edey could be good, but I don't know how healthy he's going to be for the rest of his career. So, do they have good foundational pieces? Yes, I think Coward could be a 2 or 3 on a championship level team. I 100% believe that. But they also need a great, great pick because they need a star. They need to move on from Morant and they need to bring in a star that they could help build around to the future. Pair that star with Cedric Coward. I think this team could have something going, but they need to figure out the John Morant situation. There you go, my friends, talking about the bottom 5, the tankers trying to get a top pick. We got the NBA season starting back tonight. I'm excited. Hopefully, you're excited too. Come back to this channel, hit like, hit subscribe for the daily takes. See you guys next time.